Hey y'all, Moses here. Welcome back to PUBG Dailies. I just wanted to give you a quick reminder that if you want to submit your replays for review, you can submit them in the link down below. There's a Google form. You fill it out accurately, hopefully, and to the instructions, and submit your replay for my review. I will not be able to review all replays submitted, but I will do my best to select some good ones for review. Just a quick reminder, you can watch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/WTFMoses. You can use an Amazon Prime sub to subscribe to me there for free if you have Amazon Prime, and that supports the channel directly, or you can check out my Patreon down below as well if you're interested in supporting me directly. It goes a long way, and I just wanted to say thank you for supporting this daily series. I'm now recording them in blocks, so they should be much more consistent. If you want to watch the live stream of when I record them, it is live on YouTube and on Twitch, most likely on Mondays. So thanks again, and I hope you enjoy. All right, hello and welcome back to PUBG Dailies. I am WTF Moses, and today we're going to be taking a look at Eljayem. We are on the Oceanic region, and we are playing some first-person duos. So this is the first time we've seen an Oceanic player. I'm interested to see how this goes. And judging by the length of the game, I believe we get fairly deep into the end game. So we'll see how Eljayem and his duo partner Zeopatra manage here on Miramar. So let's jump right in. All right. Looks like we are headed to... Where are we headed to? Oh, these concretes. So maybe looking for a vehicle here. These concrete buildings that he's aiming at are some of the best compounds in Miramar to loot. So if you are looking for the best spots to go to, it is these buildings. I mean, there's some concentrations where they're stacked up on top of each other, but this is a nice little spot. Not my first choice for a duo loot, but it looks like he's got some friends with him regardless. So scopes for everybody, a little bit of a helmet. Uh-oh. Only scope so far. Got himself a shotgun too. So it looks like his partner's got the shotgun. It's right underneath him. Everyone's got shotguns. Oh, landed one. That's a bug. I think he spotted him in there. Oh, he netted. So his partner picked up the scar and finished him off. And here comes the teammate. Nice. All right, so they secured their early game loot, or at least their early game spot. Took some damage in the meantime, but no downs coming out. Got to be fun when all you find is scopes in the first couple of runs there. So looks like our tandem will continue. So from here, I guess they'll probably have to grab the bus because there's no real way to... I mean, this is not going to be enough to get fully looted unless they get super ultra lucky in the rest of these buildings. But I think they're going to definitely have to move on somewhere else. Interested to know where they're going to go. So the first zone is popped, centered around the Picado Chumachera crossroads. They are just on the edge of the zone. We'll let them continue. So I think we'll just try and rejoin them here once they've got themselves situated. So they've moved on actually further out into the zone. Still trading up some loot. First zone is on the transition now. And they are in their bus headed into the zone. Change now vehicles. We'll see if they decide to get centered here. Looks like they're going to take the long way around. Opting to stay on the roads. Kind of a necessity. If you're outside the zone, you don't want to risk, well, As I say that, you don't want to risk flipping, but they've turned into the zone now, so. Stop here, get meted. They hear a vehicle coming behind them. Oh, did they stop? Oh, they did stop. So the other team stopped. Zeopatra gets a knock with the SKS. So Zeopatra's got the better angle. Took a shot in the face, had to med. Finishes the partner. One tag there. So Eljayem doing the right thing, pressing up. Got that AK out. Looking. There he is. Nice work. Good teamwork. So considering that he was damaged and had the line of sight to watch where he went, having your teammate press out like that to finish the kill doesn't give him any time or space to try and med. So that was a good little team play there. I liked it. And just for your reference, I'll be focusing more on them as a unit. So there'll be more third-person views in this game, just to kind of see how they work as a pair. Because any good team works as one. That's the best way to get better as duos is, you know, not be carried and not be carrying. So we'll be focusing more on them as a unit. So we'll see what happens next. They're gonna stop here, get meted up probably, chill for a minute. They're inside the next zone. However, actually no, they don't have to move. So they're fine where they are for now. So we will skip ahead a little bit. Looks like they're gonna stay in this building for quite some time. Next transition about to come. And they do have this, well, they have the current zone still. We'll see if they get it again. The guy's name is Big Gnarly Dude. So he's gonna... Oh, Bob Gnarly Dude. So we'll see what the transition looks like. No real pressure on them just yet. The one team that just drove by is the closest to them. They've got some line of sight on them with the 8X. So they did get the zone. They have to move. So now it's just a matter of how do they manage this next zone. So looking around, they will likely have to use their vehicle. Running will be too dangerous, so they're either going to have to run or drive. I imagine they're going to drive, headed back to the truck now. And off we go. So we'll be following our heroes here in free cam. All right, so they're in. Nice choice of spot. So this hill provides a lot of decent cover. The only thing you got to worry about is teams above you. So for now, we'll see how they handle this. Looks like they're going to be taking some shots across the way. Team 32 is engaged with Team 21. So Gillian is going to be the first one to go. Nice shots. Eljayem actually getting an insta there because Shavrik had already downed his partner. Ooh, I think that was a headshot. Potentially, no. But so Shavrik and Bob Gnarly Dude are over there. So I like how, look where Zeopatra's looking. He's looking behind them. Eljayem is shooting one way. He's looking the other. That's really smart play. You never want to have both sets of eyes pointed the same direction. So I really like that. That's really good. That's a really good habit to get into. Because he could easily be wanting kills as well, like jumping up and shooting, but he's actually covering the rear here, which is really smart. So looking around, we got one team in Picado. They do have that silencer, so it's a little bit quieter. The SKS is still pretty loud. Again, Zeopatra doing a good job of looking at their most vulnerable angle, which is up this hill. It's a really smart play there. Looks like they have essentially zoned all these players, put enough pressure on them to make them wait, and now they're all in the zone. Team 3's in the zone, Team 21's in the zone. Like, yeah, another 1 or 2 hits there, and he's just going to go down. There's nothing he can do about it. The zone has actually finished moving as well, so it'll be doing maximum damage. Knocks 1. Zeopatra comes up to help. Knocks 2. Not quite. Oh, someone's stealing their kill. Eljayem does finish that off. I think they only got the 1 kill, though. Here comes Shavrik. Shavrik is down, so that is another squad eliminated. Nice use of the zone there. And they still have the next zone, so they'll be battling now with Team 5. And everybody else is super far away. Like, everyone else is spread out along the edge of the zone. Team 5 is closest. I suppose Team 22 is fairly close as well. But for the most part, they're in good shape. So I'm liking their positioning. Good teamwork so far. Both with the SKS. SKS is probably one of the better options on Miramar. Allows you to put on repeat shots. I personally am terrible with the SKS, but looks like these guys are doing well so far. He is going to go out to loot, I think. Yep. So he's going to go out to loot. Not my favorite, considering they've got a squad on the move. They got 18 seconds left. That zone will be moving slowly over there. Hopefully there's something that he really wants over there, like a level 3 helmet or something. But yeah, see, that's what I don't like. So he's taking zone damage. Dislike. This is not required. Because if that team turns and shoots at him now, which they might. Oh no, they're not. If he gets caught out there, they might just lose, right? So got to be mindful of that kind of behavior. Can't be doing that. So I don't. It's fine. I'm not saying that was like a horrible, terrible mistake, but you know, it can easily end in disaster. But Zeopatra's got him covered here, maybe giving him information. So looks like they should have another flank here, and 2 of the remaining squads here are just looking at each other, battling. Good patience. Oh, we switched out to a Car 98. Yeah, I don't know. I guess whatever. So I like how they are, you know, using their terrain to their advantage. They're on the low side of the hill, shooting up at them. Logoran has nothing to do really other than run away, or Lazarus rather, I should say. So Lazarus is kind of stuck. His teammate's down. They don't have the new zone, but they could actually push it back a little bit and keep it. So for now, I think these guys are really well positioned, using the terrain. Our hero here is desperately trying to get that finish. Yeah. So unable to steal that kill. So Lazarus is still in the open. Zeopatra's taking some shots now from elsewhere. So I'm not sure if he's called out anything to his team, but there's lots of information here coming out. Logoran takes a shot. So very active, very, very active. But meanwhile, they've got another team pressing into the zone here, or very close to the zone. Have to be careful. Not sure if Zeopatra's got him spotted yet. The zone pressing. So Lazarus is down after downing Logoran, but Zeopatra just took 1 off the head and lost the helmet. So they've actually lost sight of this duo here pressing, because they're a little bit too tunnel visioned, and now they've got the zone at their back. They're going to lose their cover. So I think that they've waited just a little too long. They can take Ham out here. They should be okay, but if that team was paying attention when they came over the edge there, they might have been in trouble. All right, so good finish. Now we're in a 2v2 situation. So Zeopatra is stuck by himself. This other team is playing a little passively, but Zeopatra's got no helmet, has to med, teammates far away. They don't have the zone. They have to actually rotate all the way over here to get it. This will be the best spot in the zone right here. So that would be the path I would like to see them take. But for now, it looks like Zeopatra's having to bandage. So no first aid kits, level 1 vest, no helmet. And right now, they're just lucky that this team is opting to play passively. She lost her helmet as well. So these guys are playing passively, which is actually a good thing for them right now. So they're taking the right path. So using the right play into the zone here. Looks like maybe you can maybe pick up a helmet here if he's lucky. Maybe some meds. Eljayem holding the reverse flank. Looks like he might have spotted them down there. I think he can see him. Maybe not. But he now has a spot in the zone. Now he knows they're there. So good. He's got the good spot. These guys have also waited too long. Now the zone is pressing them. They have to come in. They only have this little ridge. Oh, this ridge is pretty good, I guess. Nades come out. This is where you smoke. This is where you smoke the top of this ridge. Oh, flashbangs. So the zone is doing more damage than they haven't got in yet. So, yeah, their positioning sucks. Team 22's positioning sucks. That's that. So I think they did a really good job of playing with the vision. I mean, they are using the vision to their advantage that they have, like teammates, you know, looking opposite directions, etc. I think that they might have held on to this position just a little too long. I would have liked to have seen them press over, but they were preoccupied with these teams who are in the same position. Everyone in this game receives zone pressure at some point. But overall, I think that they did a really good job of supporting each other. You know, holding the high and low on this position right here, so there's no way that they could get to the ridge. I would have liked to have seen Team 22 use a little bit more utility, but I liked it. They got a little bit of circle luck, but overall, a competent duo who kind of rode their momentum of the mid game through till the end. A few little things as far as getting far away from each other when things were dire. Like if Zeopatra goes down at the Jeep, Eljayem can't do anything, and then then he loses his teammate. They were still in relatively good position, but just a little bit of waiting here forced them to make a play that almost cost him a teammate. But it didn't happen, and they managed this angle as well. They held the best possible position for as long as they can. They took the right pathing to get to the next best possible position, and overall played a really good game. So just my basic critique is just keeping your eye on the clock, making sure that you are moving at the right times. Don't allow the zone to pressure you and take damage from the zone because of that. And just be aware of your spacing. But overall, that was a really nice game. So for now, I will open it up to the chat for questions on the duo match we just watched. What I think of their landing spot? It's fine. I mean, if you have a vehicle there, it's good. I think that their landing spot kind of made for a dull mid game because they, well, they also had the zone. They had no incentive to move. So if you're looking to win, holding the best spot in the zone is definitely the right path to take. So I wasn't upset about that. But overall, I think that considering the type of game they were playing, that they did the right thing. They made the right plays at the right times, and short of a few mistakes, they played it overall very well. What would you have done in the other duo's position knowing you had no cover on your side of the zone? Well, you have to push up to that ridge faster. They spent a lot of downtime just waiting, like prone, that they could have used to move up while the other team was medding, and probably just move up to that next ridge and try and take the zone away. You know, just try and run to the other edge of the zone to make them have to make a play. But they were in actually almost identical situations. But I think that if the other team had taken the ridge on them, they would have had a better chance. But I mean, that's not information that they would have had.